Our next chapter sees the showcase spotlight shine on an area in which the family built their legacy: tag team wrestling. Starting with the wild Samoans, Afa and Sika, all the way through to more recent champions like the Usos or Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. This dynasty has always excelled in tag team competition, consistently showing an ability to dominate the division with a wide variety of looks. And the first team that we will look at, accompanied to the ring by Afa himself.
Fatu and Samu, the Head Shrinkers.
They put the fear in people's hearts. That's what the Head Shrinkers did back in the day. Second to none in that ring. You know, hard-nosed, battle-tested. They went for it every single night.
More astute fans may also know that early in their journeys, Samu and Fatu were managed by me, Paul Heyman, then known as
Paul E. Dangerously.
and the SST, the Samoan SWAT team.
The Samoan SWAT team is here. Vengeance is mine.
Already an imposing force that early on, their future greatness was obvious to so many industry experts. Afa, more than anybody, knew he had the team on his hands, with Samu being his son and Fatu his nephew. The tribal elder was able to mentor both, instilling in them the same unrelenting approach to competition that made the wild Samoans world famous. The team toured through regional promotions before a quick stop with me in WCW, but WWE was always their goal.
Be ready fair! The Head Shrinkers are coming!
Upon arrival, it was clear that the dynasty's next generation had indeed arrived, immediately drawing comparisons to their world-renowned predecessors. 10 years before it became cool to say, Samu and Fatu displayed ruthless aggression in the ring, overwhelming opponents before the bell and continuing the non-stop attack until their hands were raised in victory. Deceptively agile for men of their size, they brutalized the opposition with devastating dives from the top rope. The duo would eventually go on to capture the WWE Tag Team Championships in the spring of 1994, fulfilling the promise and carrying the legacy to even greater heights. At WrestleMania 9, the Head Shrinkers' one and only in-ring WrestleMania appearance saw them taking on Rick and Scott, the Steiner brothers.
Be prepared, Steiner brothers. We're gonna give you a pain that you have never felt before.
While I'm not one to make excuses, I am one to give opportunities to you, our expert gaming member of the WWE Universe. And so, today, you have the opportunity to make things right. WrestleMania 9, Las Vegas, Nevada. The Steiners performed at a near-perfect level that day, able to find every reversal and in the chaos emerge victorious. We are asking you to fix that, stop them in their tracks, and get the Head Shrinkers that WrestleMania victory you and I both know they deserve. But if you're not careful, you're going to find yourself reliving the very same memories that have haunted Samu and Fatu for years. Steiner lines, suplexes, Frankensteiners that will all bring your evening to a vicious, miserable end.
One of the toughest teams in WWE history.
Nearly 600 pounds of pure savagery.
Is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Alpha at a combined weight of 565 pounds. Samu and Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
Fair warning, this one may not be too pretty, guys.
You talk about rugged individuals. These are two tag teams that can really bring the fight to anyone that steps in their path.
Yeah, there's about to be a seismic collision in the ring.
This match means so much to the Steiners and to the Head Shrinkers.
Well, the whole world is focusing on WrestleMania 9, and the last thing you want to do is come up on the short end.
Pride is on the line, and as is a stake to the claim of being the toughest team in all of WWE.
The Steiner brothers getting a tremendous ovation here in their first WrestleMania, and we'll see if they can carry on Michigan's winning ways.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 531 pounds, Rick and Scott, the Steiner brothers.
The Steiner brothers are one of the most promising tag teams we've ever seen in WWE.
But Samu and Fatu are looking to stomp out any of that promise right here at WrestleMania.
Let me warn the WWE Universe right now. This is going to be a brutal match. Just two heavy-hitting tag teams going at it. Physical, smash-mouth wrestling. And like Saxton said, it won't be pretty at all.
Big fight feel in Las Vegas as Gladiators face off here at WrestleMania 9.
And we are watching four men who would have been right at home inside of a Roman Coliseum. The Head Shrinkers and the Steiners are ready for a true battle.
Both teams are relatively new to WWE, but we've seen that each duo is not afraid to get physical. Each side is looking for their first WrestleMania win, and they will do anything to earn it.
There's the tag. Wonder what this duo is cooking up.
The Head Shrinkers accompanied at ringside by Alpha, but he's not the only tag team legend serving in a managerial role tonight.
That's right, Michael. Just like Alpha, Mr. Fuji earned many WWE tag titles as a wrestler. But now, he's hoping to lead Yokozuna to the WWE Championship.
And looking at all the top young talent in this ring, I see many other main event stars of the future that could follow the lineage of Yoko. Stopped in their tracks with a knee to the gut. In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Oh, look at this.
So ruthless.
I've seen Samu and Fatu headbutt each other during matches. If they do that to their own flesh and blood, who knows what they'll do to the Steiners?
It's just a byproduct of the brutal take-no-prisoners offense of the Head Shrinkers, Byron. These guys will bite, scratch, and claw their way to a win. Rule book be damned.
And with Rick and Scott coming from an amateur collegiate background, they might be a bit more hesitant to bend the rules. Hopefully the Steiners can adapt, and fast. The whole world is focused on WrestleMania 9 tonight. The last thing you want to do is come out on the wrong side of a match like this.
That's right. A big win at WrestleMania means a big
into the cover. No! Holy kick out. He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
Tossed around like a rag doll.
I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that. Arm extended, tags his teammate in. Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
opponent in the corner and just shot after shot after shot. They might go all night.
Just ruthless.
WrestleMania 9 shaping up to be a big night in the tag division, guys.
Indeed it is, Michael. Two great young teams competing now. And later tonight, None other than Hulk Hogan will lead the Mega Maniacs against Money Inc. for the tag team titles.
Odds makers in Nevada have the smart money on Hulk Hogan leaving Vegas with the gold tonight. Down on the windpipe.
I see how it is. Going to take any shortcut to bypass a clean competition.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a shortcut, Saxton. Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Look at this.
Pendulum backbreaker.
Tick-tock.
And we are really seeing the amazing skill sets of all four men in this tag team showcase.
Well, we already knew about the brawling of the head shrinkers and the grappling of the Steiners, but men as big as these four behemoths should not be able to fly around the ring like they have thus far.
It is made for an extremely tough act to follow, guys.
Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate. Big clothesline.
Bang! Crucial counter there.
Put into the corner. What could be next?
Blackjack, hot shot off the top rope. As we find ourselves surrounded by all this pageantry, do you think either of these teams is feeling the pressure of their first WrestleMania?
I can tell you that Samu and Fatu truly did not care. Alpha has turned these men into brutal fighters who simply want to destroy their opponents no matter where the fight takes place.
And as for the Steiners, we know they have big match experience, tons of amateur championship bouts in college, and some of WCW's biggest events. But even those can't hold a candle to the spectacle of WrestleMania.
Fatu combats out of that. He counters with a great reversal. Before this match began, you heard the Steiners speak backstage. Scott saying, quote, "Me and my brother are going to go out with a game plan and do what we do best, and that's wrestle."
That's all well and good for the Steiner brothers, but Alpha has gone on record saying that his men are looking to tear Rick and Scott's heads off. A string of counters.
Into a sidewalk slam.
Taken head over heels.
He's starting to look battered.
Yeah, holding strong for this long in a tag team match is commendable, but it might be time to tag out. Oh, wait a second. Roll up.
And a shoulder is lifted before one.
How does anyone...
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
He is struggling to find an escape, but to no avail.
Will the pain be too much? Will he submit? Looking to get out, and yes, what a counter to break the hold and escape serious injury.
And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Ooh! Fatu got surprised there.
Both superstars countering one move after another.
Arms are trapped.
Tied up and a headbutt from behind.
Fatu trying to ramp things up.
Moving him onto the top turnbuckle.
No doubt this competitor has more punishment in mind. Upping the ante here from the middle rope. What in the world?
This does not look good, Byron. Not much room to work with. Both superstars on the rope.
The middle rope Samoan drop.
And he's clearly on his last legs now.
These are the moments professionals train for. When you are at your breaking point.
And the tag's made.
Big forearm.
Ooh, one step ahead there. What a punch.
Nice scoop slam.
Just like that, Rick finds a counter. Bang! He finds a counter. And Fatu got stopped in his tracks. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Oh, sent flying.
The pin. It's all or nothing time. Kicks out. He still has life.
Getting dangerous dangerously close to ending it all there.
Placed against the turnbuckles. Manages to reverse it. And there goes Steiner, sent outside the ring.
Fatu like a one-man wrecking machine right now. Cleaning house.
Oh, look at this. The power by Scott Steiner.
But the tag was made and Scott not aware.
Big kick.
Scott Steiner did not see the blind tag made by Samu.
Oh, this is not looking good for Steiner.
And this is what the head shrinkers do. Top-tier tag team wrestling. Steiner didn't see the tag, decided to hot dog around, and got a foot in the face for it. Ooh! Boot to the mush. Effective way to counter any attack.
What a headbutt.
Vicious. Oh, the reversal by Steiner. Good defense from him. And that's going to jam Scott's offense. Oh! And guys, what a war we're witnessing between the Steiners and the head shrinkers.
This taking flight.
Delivers the elbow.
Ooh, double axe handle. And there's another focused attack to his head. Connects. Saw it coming.
Finally, Scott's able to interrupt these attacks for a moment.
He's still in this, and he's making sure everyone knows that. Put on the top rope. Something big's coming.
A quick reversal by Samu.
Boom! Running FTO plants him.
Nicely done.
Clothesline. So effective.
Headbutt.
Oh.
Slam.
And into the corner he goes.
Reversal. And that turns things around.
Out of the turnbuckle. Overhead suplex.
Stops the incoming attack with a knee to the face.
And Fatu gets stopped in his tracks.
Ooh, what? Wasn't expecting that.
Scott getting worked on right now.
Seeing some high-impact offense from Samu and Fatu thus far.
I'm not sure the head shrinkers are even going for the victory. They just want to destroy the Steiners.
So much damage has already been done.
But I highly doubt anybody's going to throw in the towel, though.
Countering that offense.
And Steiner is finally changing the tempo with that attack.
Yeah, Steiner's survival instincts are taking over. And attacking the body here could be a smart strategy.
Oh, no.
Oh, not to the belly. Getting set up in the corner now. Here's the tag. Tandem offense on the horizon here. They have their opponent driven down face first.
And the head shrinkers just might have it.
Now it's a cover.
That's gotta be it.
Ooh! Both teams giving everything they can here at WrestleMania.
Samu, Fatu, Rick, and Scott, all four men proving to be true gladiators in this battle.
Climbing up the turnbuckle here.
The adrenaline is pumping.
Blast off.
Oh, gosh. That looked like a bad landing.
What a German suplex.
Watch this Herculean power. This is terrifying power into the suplex.
Look at that counter from Samu.
Got him in the corner now.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse. Armbringer in control. They're going to have to try to fight out of this. Body shots connecting.
Draped across the top rope.
Flying forearm. This is where stubbornness might catch up to him.
Yeah, he's taking a lot of blows to the head, and you know he won't quit.
And that was a rough landing from that toss. Ooh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly.
Driven down with a sidewalk slam.
Up and down. What a slam. Look at this. He just tossed the leg.
Slowly moving. I'm sure he can feel the target on his back here. Oh, took it high risk, but was off the mark. Ow! Ooh.
And he stonewalls Samu. Oh, man. And his core might be a bigger target now. Nice takedown. Stacked him up. His arm shot off the mat before one. Thought he had it.
You gotta be kidding me.
Trying to work the arm. Now in control. Fighting back, however. Punch.
All the way up for a suplex. No. Wiggles free.
Escapes, and a chop block takes him down.
One step ahead with the takedown.
What a match. What a match.
And saw what was coming there.
Precarious position for both superstars.
Oh, gosh.
Nasty. The hardest part of the ring. Oh, man.
Right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. He's going up.
Flying.
Uh-oh. And Scott with the work.
Oh, look out.
Off the mark. Indy counters. Up and over with a Frankensteiner.
And staying with it into the cover.
Samu is in a very vulnerable position here. Arm ringer.
Bang! What a punch.
Sent to the corner.
Scott gets waylaid.
Thinking counter into a takedown.
The WWE Universe has come alive in this one.
They are up and they are vocal. A lot of energy in the room.
Tag made. Ooh, headbutt! And another.
Ooh. Retaliated with a knee to the face. Rick even more determined than ever now. Pulled back into the hip toss.
Oh, and it's reversed. Guys, I think he just got busted open.
Oof, yeah, that does not look good.
Can he continue like this?
Oh, well scouted by Steiner.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
Fatu is heading up top.
Perched up top.
Knee drop.
Headbutt.
Getting him right into the corner. Here's the tag. Tandem offense on the horizon here. They have their opponent driven down face first.
That's it. No way the Steiners come back now.
There's two. And the head shrinkers get the win.
Here are your winners, Samu and Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
And what a huge win for the Head Shrinkers tonight.
Samu and Fatu making their family proud and proving themselves as top contenders in the tag division.
Hey, let's put this in the simplest of all terms. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the biggest celebrity on the face of the planet today. Now, whether he's a blue chipper, the people's champion, or as we know him right now, the final boss, The Rock has always commanded all of the attention in the arena since the very first moment he made his WWE debut at the 1996 Survivor Series. Born into this business, The Rock would become WWE's first ever third-generation superstar, following in the footsteps of his father and grandfather. Who had competed in WWE rings before him.
Dwayne had a huge responsibility. There's a legacy, and you have to take it so seriously.
Even with incredibly high expectations, the Great One surpassed them all. Along with the usual achievements, if your name is The Rock: 2 Intercontinental Championships, 5 Tag Team Championships, 8 WWE Heavyweight Championships, a Royal Rumble victory, not even to forget the fact that The Rock once led an entire nation. The Rock has one of the more noteworthy feats in WWE history, earning WrestleMania victories over Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and John Cena. Each of these men are known as the faces of their respective era. Each of these men found out what happens when you go one-on-one. Oh, you know the rest. Of course, The Rock rivaled Stone Cold Steve Austin's popularity during the vaunted Attitude Era, tearing opponents down with rock bottoms and people's elbows while tearing them apart on the mic with cutting one-liners and catchphrases that are still recited to this day.
If you smell, know your role and shut your mouth.
He ended CM Punk's 434-day title reign as WWE Champion at the 2013 Royal Rumble as well, after having only competed twice over the previous 9 years, displaying the always-ready mentality and physical conditioning on which he has built his global brand. But you don't need me to rattle off The Rock's resume to you, now do you? Of course not. The man is an occasion unto himself. He has headlined the biggest events against WWE's most iconic superstars and has always found a way to, how does he put it? Layeth the smackdown on some jabroni's candy ass. I couldn't have said it better myself, although I think I may have just done that. But indeed, he has. On a Thursday night in February of 1997, The Rock, still known as Rocky Maivia, would find himself challenging for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Only a few months into his tenure, he would be matched up against a face that would ultimately become one of his most familiar and hated rivals, Triple H, Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Seemingly overmatched by a more seasoned opponent, a youthful Rock would demonstrate all the traits that have come to define him in the years since. Tenacity, high IQ, and that legendary Samoan strength to ultimately surprise Helmsley and kick off the first championship reign for Rocky Maivia. It would be the first step of a journey that has ultimately led The Rock into the pantheon of WWE's elite. So now it's all in your hands. It's up to you to showcase the undying drive that makes The Rock the hardest worker in the room to deliver a shocking upset against the Greenwich snob himself. Guide The Rock to victory over Triple H at a very special Thursday, Raw Thursday, to give the first jolts to what would become the most electrifying career in sports entertainment.
And here comes the #1 contender, at least for tonight, Rocky Maivia.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Making his way to the ring is the challenger from the South Pacific, weighing in at 275 pounds, Rocky Maivia.
A blue chip talent with a bright future.
On his way to defend the Intercontinental Championship, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
His opponent from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 246 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Helmsley is scheduled to face another challenger at an upcoming show this Sunday. And he's taking the risk, stepping in here against the newcomer, Rocky Maivia.
Well, you can consider it risky, you can consider it overconfident, but any way you look at it, it's a dangerous move by Helmsley to take on an athlete who has been on a real roll. Rocky Maivia has been successful thus far in WWE, and Rocky is focused. Rocky is only thinking about tonight.
Saxton, just curious, have you ever exercised your right to remain silent? I am tired of all this talk about Rocky Maivia. Yeah, he's been on a roll, but it could all come to a screeching halt tonight at the hands of Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Desire and resolve will be tested tonight, all for the right to claim the championship.
The Intercontinental title hangs in the balance. Tonight in a match between our refined champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and the young challenger, Rocky Maivia.
Rocky Maivia has a lot to prove here. The third-generation up-and-comer would want nothing more than to grab his first championship tonight and send a message to the WWE that Rocky Maivia has arrived.
But Hunter Hearst Helmsley will do
Cobra clutch cinched in.
torturing their opponent.
Got this one locked in extra tight. This might be it.
We're either going to hear a tap or a snap. In trouble here.
A couple of elbows to the jaw, and that'll break things up. Countered right when it was needed. And we know Rocky doesn't have the same experience as Helmsley, and that could be a developing story as this match progresses.
And this is where an experienced wrestler like Helmsley can take a young wrestler and pick him apart, take advantage, capitalize, and win.
What's it going to take for Hunter Hearst Helmsley to retain his Intercontinental title here? How can he get the better of Rocky Maivia?
Well, the champ needs to put this young upstart Maivia in his place with unrelenting offense. No time for graceful bows and upper-class taunting. Just beat Rocky down.
And he goes crashing to the outside.
He wants this fight on the outside.
him right in the button. And Byron, Rocky has tremendous exuberance, tremendous youth. He's going to be a star for a long time.
I think Rocky Maivia shows more promise than any other wrestlers I've seen come into WWE. You talk about second-generation wrestlers, but with Rocky, you're talking about 3 generations. This guy is going to be phenomenal.
And he slides him back to the mat.
Drops the hammer. The champion doing everything to retain here.
Surprisingly quick kick out.
Wow. Oh, what a right.
Man, that's some attitude behind.
No signs of either combatant backing down.
Oh. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. Ooh.
Man, the shot's raining down. One after another.
That shot ends things. Ooh. A face buster.
Both arms hooked. Pedigree. That is how a true champion defends their title.
And the cover. And a heartbreaking loss for the young upstart, Rocky Maivia.
Here is your winner, and still the Intercontinental Champion, Hunter.
The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our current champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Well, Helmsley is our champion for a reason. He's a cut above the rest, a higher class of in-ring competitor. This Rocky Maivia guy should learn his place and respect his betters.
Well, that attitude is exactly why Maivia is so eager to go after Helmsley and his title. He wants to prove Helmsley is just a snide and arrogant blowhard who doesn't deserve to be champion.
Only one of these men will leave this ring our Intercontinental Champion. This should be a memorable match. And he turned it around. And conspicuous by his absence is the butler of Hunter Hearst Helmsley, who has been intervening in matches as of late. Who knows if he might show up.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just another thing Maivia needs to worry about.
Rocky has bigger problems in the ring, gentlemen. Biggest match he's ever had. Live, worldwide television. He's got to have a stomach full of butterflies.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Fist to the skull.
Just sent crashing to the arena floor. And this one might be headed ringside. And Rocky is delivering solid damage, but needs to remember to get Helmsley in the ring. The title can't be won outside of the squared circle.
If Rocky Maivia is going to take down the more pop...
Uh-oh. Man, what timing on that counter. And Byron, Rocky has tremendous exuberance, tremendous youth. He's going to be... Cobra clutch. Torturing their opponent.
And with the submission locked in, are we in trouble here?
A couple of elbows to the jaw, and that'll break things up.
Nails the midsection.
Clothesline.
What impact.
Helmsley has the momentum against him here.
The power of Rocky Maivia is too much for Helmsley right now.
Maivia gets stonewalled. And watching from home is Rocky Johnson, the father of Rocky Maivia, former WWE Tag Team Champion.
I must admit, I do see a bright future for Maivia. Those that have been privileged enough to see...
These two are clearly fired up, going blow for blow. Maivia with a nice turnaround.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
The fight is on, and it's furious. Boom!
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
Oh! You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe. The wheel, rapid fire shots. Bloodline superstar backing down.
Oh, one thunderous final blow.
What a shot.
And even before the bell rang tonight, I think Hunter Hearst Helmsley has been trying to frustrate him.
Caught him. No way. No way.
Did the champ just close this out?
Into the cover. And a heartbreaking loss for the young upstart, Rocky Maivia.
Here is your winner.
The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our current champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Well, Helmsley is our champion for a reason. He's a cut above the rest, a higher class of in-ring competitor. This Rocky Maivia guy should learn his place and respect his betters.
Well, that attitude is exactly why Maivia is so eager to go after Helmsley and his title. He wants to prove Helmsley is just a snide and arrogant blowhard who doesn't deserve to be champion.
Only one of these men will leave this ring our Intercontinental Champion. This should be a memorable match.
Big time clothesline.
Good grief.
And we know Rocky doesn't have the same experience as Helmsley, and that could be a developing story as this match progresses.
And this is where an experienced wrestler like Helmsley can take a young wrestler and pick him apart, take advantage, capitalize, and win. Down in a hurry.
He manages to slip out of the way. Hunter rolled up from behind. This could be it.
Quick pin, championship on the line.
And a kick out. Likely just trying to sap out some energy with that cover.
Oh, stiff punch.
Uh-oh. Counters right back on Rocky.
Big forearm.
And conspicuous by his absence. Vintage move here. What's it going to take for Hunter Hearst Helmsley to retain his Intercontinental title here?
Elbows trying to free himself, and he escapes. Sleeper hold cinched in deep.
Fading, fading.
The neck just being wrenched away at. Believe this hold feels even worse than it looks.
Here is your winner.
The Intercontinental title hangs in the balance tonight in a match between our refined champion Hunter Hearst Helmsley and the young challenger Rocky Maivia.
Rocky Maivia has a lot to prove here. The third-generation up-and-comer would love nothing more than to grab his first championship tonight and send a message to the WWE that Rocky Maivia has arrived.
But Hunter Hearst Helmsley will do everything in his considerable power to stop that from happening.
Cobra clutch cinched in. The Cobra clutch is in. Such a death grip on this hold.
I don't think this is even in trouble here.
A couple of elbows to the jaw, and that'll break things up.
Before this match, I was talking to Helmsley, and he said he can beat the snot out of this Maivia kid in less than 10 minutes. In fact, he was showing me on his watch. Did you know he has a timepiece that costs $20,000?
Confident words from Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Not sure how relevant his timepiece is to this match, though, Corey.
It isn't relevant. I just wanted to share an example of how far ahead in the game of life Helmsley is.
Oh, brother.
If Rocky Maivia is going to take down the more polished and experienced Hunter Hearst Helmsley, he's going to have to do it with unrelenting energy. Rocky has to keep coming at the champion with big attacks until Helmsley collapses under the onslaught. Perched up top.
Oh, he paid for that high risk.
This is just nasty.
Now look at this aggression, just pure brutality. Wait, trouble here. Can he get it fully locked in? Submission hold applied to the leg.
It's in deep, the leg bending awkwardly.
Working to take the...
Gotta find a way out of the death lock. And there it was.
Oh, saw what was coming answers with the clothesline.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count. Boom!
And even before the bell rang tonight, I think Hunter Hearst Helmsley has been trying to frustrate Rocky. He's trying to say, hey, young fella, we're going to do things at my pace, not yours.
Rocky, the 6'5", around 270-pound stud, just has to keep his cool. Don't take any unnecessary chances against a cagey competitor the caliber of our Intercontinental Champion. Oh, not a powerbomb onto the apron!
He quickly slides into the ring.
Uh-oh, jawbreaker! Call the dentist.
Counters right back on Rocky.
Straight punch. And Helmsley just showing his huge edge and experience here. I would say the most cerebral.
Oh, for the title!
The challenger wriggles out in one.
Frankly, he should have known that wasn't enough. Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is going to hurt the legs. The more he fights, the more pain he's in.
But he can't stop battling. He has to get out of this in a hurry.